Oh my gosh, what is Scar doing? Stream manager. Sharing the stream. Sharing the stream because I'm sharing the dream. That was corny. Well, there we go. All right. I'll share. Sorry about it here. I have kleptomania, but when it gets bad, I take something for it. Oh, there we go. All right. My day just hit me like a brick wall. You know what? Y'all, streaming is such a blessing. I would just go and go and go sometimes till way too late. Putting my butt down once a day and just doing this is just so relaxing for me. And it gets healthier. All right. WhymsicalWyvern here. Thank you for popping by. I appreciate if you are a lurker. I appreciate if you are a chatter. And I appreciate if you're watching the VODs. Heck, you could be watching the VODs years later. I still am so grateful for you hanging out. It's a lot of fun. And I hope that spending this time with our community today blesses you. Now, I stream weeknights on Twitch, and I move my VODs to YouTube, and I hope to multi-stream someday, but I need a computer that can do that with me. Alrighty, load the game. Mises! Mises for mooses for Mises. Oh, all right, let me see if I can get my feet up through all the wires. All right, I have somebody without a house. Oh, unlike me. Oh, they're being built. Okay. Actually, low on stone. Got another farm going. Am I earning? Let's make you a high priority. We need a lot more flax. And I really need bigger storage. That 10? Ooh, we want you. You become super important later. Wow. It can't be very far for them to go, honestly. Alright, let's do this. Mining. There we go. End of day. Yeah, we're happy-ish. That can be houses. Alright, let's mine. We'll go out a little further. Alright, all of my little mice have without any stone, that's problematic. Yep, I need that 10 later. I'll let them do their thing for a minute. Alright, my little foragers. I feel I see what happened. I turned it into field. Okay, okay. What's your circle? Did I build heating? Fire tinder. Alright, we need to work on that. We need a central place. What are you? Stone shelter? Yeah, this is kind of the area where I was gonna ditch. Hello, Lost. Did you have a good day? Alright, let's see. Food. Right. Good. Ham. That's how I would describe my day. It's not a bad day. Fair enough. Fair enough. I really need flax. Yeah, I'm not sure. It's just Well, I'm glad you thought hard about that. Alright. Yeah, it's not a factory, it's an extraction. The other option is it's kind of in here. I don't like doubling up so much. So when I go into this farm, is it up here? Why are these not? Fertilizer, rocks, flax. There is no question. We need that flax. I think you're gonna have to do. How do we get to you, farm? I think it's gonna have to be. There's like a spot back here. And then can't tell if I already have another one or not. So I might have to just build another one just in case and use that much more. This, ooh, not good. It might not be reachable. Nope, there's one spot. I think I can make it work there. Not great, but it'll work. All right. So what do we got going on in the school? Learning. All right. The sun is so in my eyes right now. By the way, I was trying to get to do the redeem and pop it on there that you guys were asking for. But I have to log into Twitch in a different place. So I didn't get that chance today. So I will still work on that. Sorry. I have no decorations. Woohoo! Still lost. Controversial question. Do you like tortilla chips? And if so, what kind? Yeah, you don't have any flax to work with. I wrote it in my first language. I hope that provides the answers that you want. Well, it's an answer. Here, I was thinking like homemade, or like from a cantina homemade, or please tell me not Doritos, or some other like blue chips, or but it's a very interesting answer. Actually, we'll just select. Alright, what do we research next? We've got the next tier going on, which I really, really needed. We do need scissors, but I don't care about that. Let's see. That's a big deal. Like, tortilla chips are fine too. I ate them before, but I don't think much about them much. In general, I don't think about food too much. Sad to say, a farmer, you know, to a farmer, you know. No, you are 100% fine. $100%. I just happen to have some blue corn tortilla chips in front of me, which I was enjoying. So alright, let's see. I need my sawmill to kick into overtime now. No. If I had ever only had things like Doritos, I wouldn't like them. In fact, the first time I had something like that, I was shocked. And I'm like, this is supposed to be food. And I know that's controversial. People love it. Whatever. Not for me. But I used to love the Red Hot Blues. And then sometime during 2020, they reformulated it. Instead of being like chile peppers, the red ripened jalapeno chili peppers, they started using red peppers, like honest to goodness red sweet peppers, and it was not good, so I didn't buy them for years and years. And then recently Edge has rediscovered, I'm shocked, it's a Walmart brand blue tortilla chip that has sunflower seeds in it, and it's actually pretty decent. I guess I like Cool Ranch Doritos. High class. To each their own. To each their own. Not my style, but that's okay. copper ore. Really? I want this copper. I don't even have a reason to get it. I just want it. Alright. Yarn. A craftsmaster that's educated. Right, okay, now we've got all these educated ones, but I needed the educated teacher. So you're fired. And we're gonna go... I have a weak educated one that's a teacher. Who can't find work? Oh. Drias, I've been thinking about it. If I have to pick something, I'm going to give 3D modeling another chance after many chances of me giving up. Why are you talking when I'm eating? Because my mouth isn't full. Lost? You know, I know a 3D modeler. Just saying. If you're interested, I bet you guys could get in touch. You want my mouth full? Really? By the way, I went back on your DMs and now that you told me to click on the ones that are like covered, I got what the whistling one was about finally. But I still didn't see where you were saying where you were from. All right, I have a teacher. I have a gifted teacher. I don't want chipper. Am I just gifted teacher that's slow? Dusty. This one. I think she's the one. Dusty. I want Dusty. She's at the stonecutter right now. Of course. Where's my stonecutter? Right, wait, he's from Atlantis. It's obvious. After he made me Miss Forehead, no thanks. No teaching from him, please. I like Miss Forehead. What? Okay. I don't get the forehead thing. There's my stonecutter. No! Why isn't it letting me scroll down them? I'm so confused. No, I don't want you. I'm sorry, I'm fighting. I'll let Kenny explain. I'm going to focus on a sign. I got rid of... Alright, where did my stupid... teacher go? Okay, so Dusty is not educated? Oh my gosh. Alright, we gotta make Dusty educated. So... we'll take the weak guy. And then we have to get our teacher, our gifted teacher who's slow. Alright, we'll do that. And then we gotta get the stone back to someone. Okay! And now we'll assign you guys. I'm going to focus. Still eating. Alright, who doesn't have... Oh, no resources in range. Okay. Okay, you guys are going kind of cray-cray. Let's get... I could always move it later. Or I could move it now. And actually connect it. Woo! I got a help there. Then we'll get some over here, I guess. Alright, is this a field or is this... Yeah. So we don't want to forage that. There is a bunch over here though. That would be nice to get. Alright, let's get some crops going here. This guy needs crops. farm tool. Not sure it can get to that spot. Very pleased. Yep. All right, we gotta spend some of that. Flax. I desperately need some flax. Nelly cotton. Give them something to work on, and then I'll hopefully get some of the rest of this happening. Alright, let me come over here and grab let's see what you got. Apprentice Worm Core is good. Everything else is pretty bad. I don't want to give up the Apprentice Worm Core. But I don't want Sickly, Unsafe, another Loner. No, I gotta reroll. Ooh, Strong Shoulders Diligence, a really good one. So basically, it's going to play that you can have one good one at a time. I'll reroll one last time. Pessimist is a definite refuse. Unsafe Worker. I'm not. I don't love that Weak Knees. But Healthy, Perfectionist, Inquisitive, these are all good ones. And you're strong. You're not. Alright, there we go. Two of them are without homes. Alright. I'm gonna fire some foragers soon. But right now I'm still trying to get some crops going because it's summer. But I need to get my fire tender going and get that getting filled up. Alright. What are we researching? Nothing, right? I probably need Coppersmith next. No, heating stove. No point without the heating stove to have the organized heating. Hi girl, how are you doing? I'm fine. He-Man is my soul this week. Ah. That's interesting. Oh, where's that? Alright, well. I definitely think I should have been and not in your time because of toys. We had some good toys. I think part of it was there was, instead of it trying to be the next sensational thing, there was just a better thought and understanding of what had value in the toy sphere for kids, if that makes sense. Like, there was definitely a desire to market to kids. This is not even a question. Literally, they did TV shows out of, you know, ads. Alright, let's get these configured. Alright, we've had a bunch of trees going on in the other. That ought to help with our population. Okay, lady, so basically you had a dog with more forehead than head for streams. Are there guns in your chest and thighs? As much as I loved Voltron, no. I would race home to see it. Or no, was Voltron Saturday morning? He-Man, She-Ra, Speed Racer, they were in the afternoon. She-Ra's later, obviously. It was like 2 or 3 years into He-Man, but... No. Oh. There was the one with the Thundercats was an afternoon one. I don't remember, but whatever. Definitely on our watch list when I was little, for sure. One of the ones my brother and I could agree on. My brother? I have a brother. Yes, I have a brother. No. No, he doesn't. Did Thundercats look better than the Masters of the Universe? They... Okay, there were like 3 channels, and everything had a particle quality to it. We thought they looked really good. I don't know what else to tell you. I've talked about my brother before. Medical triage. Kitty, you're covered. Thundercats is better in general. Okay. I always picked Thundercats. He always picked Transformers. I also always pick Speed Racer. And I liked Jason the Wheeled Warriors. There was another one he was always fighting for that was on at the same time. Transformers is second to Thundercats. I agree. I agree. Meow. I 100% agree. Wait, what? Okay. Hold on here, Tomas. Why would this be bullying? Yes, your brother is not a thunder. Yeah. Is that exactly what you intended to say, Tomas? I'm just wondering. I'm sure you're just referring to whether or not he likes to fish. Right? Oh my gosh, guys. Really? Really? I'm just trying to figure out, is this gonna mess something up? We go up. I'm not sure why. Wait, it didn't work. Let's just get all that goodie. He should have been a hooker. It's because Lion-O says thunder, thunder, thunder. Oh, okay, I'm pretty sure he fish and wrestles gators. I cannot. Okay. I love my brother with all my heart. I'm sure and wrestles fish. I love him so much. He is an incredible brother, and he's wonderful for his family. I was the outdoorsy one. He was not. And that's where I'm going to leave it. But he did like fishing. let's go to this. We're gonna go down one. Alright. Yeah, let's get through the one and then I'll fill that up. Then I'm gonna put a house in here. She abused that guy. I did give him a scar before. It wasn't on purpose. I did not realize it. He thought I knew I did it. He recently showed me the evidence of my deeds. I was like, oh man, sorry dude. I did not realize I did that to you. He goes, how could you not even realize? That's how bad a sister I was. See? Abusive, what a woman. He made me mad. I told him he'd regret it. He thought I'd feel bad. I probably should, right? Alright. Why are you not even... I guess you are. I think this little one over here, she's got to be kind of done. There's one flax left, and then I'm moving it. Moo. Yep, moo. Do I have another tier of storage here? There. Again, though, I mean, I kind of feel like I want to go straight for here with the storage, but I need to do something else. I need another, at least I can get to medium. So as soon as I finish the one I'm working on, heating stove, I'll go to medium warehouse. Moo, moo cow too. I'm not 100% happy with any of the cows I took pictures of. I know a farm with some of those really cute Scottish cows. I might pop by there. I'm friends with one of the donkeys. I'll at least get a cute donkey picture, if nothing else for me, even if not for stream. Sexy. Sexy. Draw my own cow. Probably what I really gonna take a picture of is a steer, but I know there's a mama with two adorable calves and they're nursing. And right now they're in the pen by the road. What? Don't worry, Tomas. I'm not like Dwagon. I'm not like Dwagon. It's a joke for Whimsy. She likes it when cows make sexy poses. I didn't even realize I could click the spoiler alert until you said something. I just thought you were sending me white pictures. I was like, that's weird. That's why I was genuinely confused when you sent a whistling one. It was just white. But you explained. I figured it out. color. What? Okay. You're whited out? Like that Papermate stuff? Don't worry, I'm confusing Toma. Yeah. I don't even think albinos are that color, but you know, whatever. Good on you. Usually people said spoilers are things not safe for work. Yeah, that had concerned me. Thank you for not sending anything not safe for work, because that would not have pleased me. Alright. I think we have more Occupado, all of them. Alright. Why? Alright. You have plenty of stone. I'm overtiming you. Because you're keeping me from doing what I want. Alright. How are we doing here? It wouldn't, dang. I'm sorry. I'm not just pretending to prefer more wholesome things. I really do prefer more wholesome things. I know. It's not popular. Rogues. I'm not really happy. I'll just accept 2. It wouldn't? Dang, 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 dang. Shh, you're going to scare the water. Yeah, it's afraid beavers are gonna move in. Alright. I thrive in moving water. There you go. Alright, I want... How much more? Alright. Yeah. I used to do laps in the ocean. It felt so good. Just not my life anymore. That's a good one. That's a good one. You know what? We'll just refuse rebellious. I don't like that you're slow, but you're warm core. That's awesome. Healthy, awesome. Rebellious, yep, nope. Swift apprentice, beyond awesome. Sickly, but strong. Ooh. You know what? We're gonna take sickly, but strong. There we go. I'm low on housing materials. Iron bars, copper bars, machinery, and iron bars. These two are good. I wanted a schematic, but I'll take that. Coconut ice cream made with real coconut water? That's yummy. Not gonna lie. Yep, I won't assign workers there unless I have to. Alright, I'm gonna build some loner houses as my next plan. And I need to make a fire tender, so... Gotta remember how to assign. Alright, let's go to the stone abode. No. This is my new one. 1, 2... Do I have everything out of there? Nope. Alright. Let's build you... here. Your version of it sounds nasty. I like my artificial flavored ice cream. Thank you. Your microplastics. Well, gee, who wouldn't want some microplastics? I got too many loners right now. I really need to do something else with them, I think. Educate all of you, it'll be useful. I'm gonna put one here, and I'll put one here. Well, you know what? Microplastics, they have their place. Alright. So, why are we low on boards? Get to work, guys. You got plenty. There's flax, too. There's no excuse. Do you boat? Nah, I don't have a boat. I used to canoe a lot. I'd love to kayak, probably. Pontoon boats are fun. I mean, I've certainly, how do I have certainly ridden and driven in boats, but, again, at this point in my life, that's just not part of my life. We can't do everything, Tomas. Sadly. I think this little forager over here should have, like, nothing left. Did I grab it already? Yeah, I think I did. Where are those stupid... Where are you guys even looking for wood anymore? Come on, let me... Alright. I mean, there's plenty of wood. That is not the problem. Boating is lovely. There is nothing like being out on the water on any day in any way. I'm not gonna lie. It's awesome. Alright, now let's find where those fields were so we can... Are you another woodcutter? Really? Put to work. Alright, let's again reconfigure this. I think that should be on that field. Yeah. Alright. Sorry, distracted. Especially when you're boating with someone you hardly care about and you throw them overboard and leave them there. Whimsy, want to go boating? I'd win. Slow learner, get to teacher, considerate. I don't need any monarchists. I don't need anybody grade A. I'm behind right now anyway. Refuse, because you're not bringing anything really to the table. But these two are good. Yep. So now we got a problem. And I only have one cafe, so I do need to fix that. And one boating place. Lamau, how close is Elf to kicking the bucket? Hopefully not that close. I'm not as young and spry as once I was. But in my past younger life, when it occasionally came time to be the one on the boat or be the one that wasn't, I did not always win. I'd say a good 80% of the time, I'd still be on the boat. That said, if it was a really hot day and it was a nice shady creek, I might have just jumped in. 80%, okay, I can work with that. Would I want to be a boat? Nah, I like swimming under the water too much. I do. It's a thing. Perfect. Now I can get some real stuff done. Now the problem is I've got to somehow make sure that these end up assigned to loners, and that is harder than it sounds. I can help you with that if we go boating. Hold you down and let you swim underneath. Ironically, I had someone named Kenny nearly drown me that way one time. He was a lot bigger than me. When you start dancing, I'll think you're having a blast. Yeah, he was a lot bigger than me, and he thought, because I went still to conserve my air, because I realized he didn't know that my mouth was under the water. He genuinely did not realize that. I'd almost completely blacked out before he realized. But he wasn't trying to hurt me. We were just all being silly in the lake. Oh, frick. That is in the wrong spot. Alright. Now, can I force somebody to choose it? Let's see. I want a loner. Let's see if I can do this. Loner. How do I force it? I know there's a way. I'm determined to figure this out. Okay, snores. Orm. From the Engineers Guild. Link Rowhouse. Aha! Assign him to a home. No, I'm not seeing my home. Aha! Come on. Assigned. Okay. I did it. Who's here? You're... Okay, that worked. Yes! Okay. Kitty from South Park. It's okay, Whimsy. I would realize it and still do nothing about it. Aw, how sweet. Tomas, don't think I'm serious about anything I just said. Next thing you know, he goes out in the world helping people dance under the water. Yeah, let's not do that. That would not be your best move. All right, so we're going to take M. And then we're going to have to go up one more. F. And then we're going to go to the side B. We're going to go, if I can, I'm trying to get all my little loners together. F. So that they can be here. All right. All right. And then we're gonna overtime you guys. Okay. Next thing you know, he goes out in the world helping people dance under the water. I know. Does he really? Let's hope not. Let's hope not. We're all unhappy. All right, what are we researching now? I need medium warehouse. All right. I hope he doesn't. Blah. I gotta start making apprentices in a minute. Okay, who's looking for work? We have no resources in range. Well, my friend. Now we do. I know, Desi really read this twice eventually. I know, I try not to, but I'm guilty. I know, I know. She knows. Right now, I think I'm done with the trees over here. Maybe this one wasn't logistically. Yeah. I need to start getting cotton going too, because that's a really good one for taxes. Alright. Fall. I need my fire tenders going ASAP. Hey, it's better than reading chat 3 hours later, unlike someone I heard of. 3 hours? I don't know, that seems a little bit of an exaggeration. Wild tortilla. Hey, it's better, unlike reading chat. Yeah, I changed the word minutes to hours. Okay, fair enough. Well, that makes it more fun, so it's okay. All right. Which farms would this fall into? Probably better to go with that one. And then I've got to get that fire tender going. So, who's sleeping over here? So I asked Lost. I'll ask both of you. What's your favorite kind of tortilla, or do you hate tortilla chip? A tortilla chip, or do you hate tortilla chips? Like, like homemade, or like from a cantina, or like homemade from a cantina rather, or homemade from home, or highly processed like Doritos, or more like blue corn chips or whatever. I don't know. Any is fine, just not stale. I agree with you there. Oh my gosh, the stale ones can be so nasty. I am 100% in agreement with you on that one, except I don't like any of them. Lost said his favorite were Cool Ranch Doritos. Bah! Bah! No! Feels kind of good though, especially when it gets stuck between your teeth. I'm assuming not teeth. Oh my gosh. I don't even want to know how the other would happen. To each their own. Alright, let's check our home situation here. None of my planks. Will high priority you. Three left, huh? Yeah, no. I hate when things get stuck in my teeth. I hate. That's why I hate popcorn. I hate popcorn. Blah. I know it's not a popular take, but so help me. Not for me. cotton not great. Thank you, Saribot. Alright, let's see. Do we have another house step? Come on. Oh! Alright, let's do some assigning. I need a loner. Chipper. Let's see. Cord. Wait, what? Okay, Cord, I will be kicking you out. You cannot live here. But let's do it this way. Let's go to here and let's say Chipper. Yep. Now, that's Chipper. That's Orm. All right, let's see. Loner, my pace, healthy, can't smell, inquisitive, perfectionist, unsafe worker, can't smell, weak. Nosy. Nosy should probably live alone. Snores, another. Where's he going from? Is he the one I put here? Freaking A. Come on. Who's here? Orm. Okay. Cool. Alright, so now we gotta go down to Orm. Let's go all the way to the bottom. Snores Pippin. Squee. I can't believe you're engaging with chat and asking what your chip preference is. Yeah, you're nosy. Chat engagement. Ew, what are you, a streamer or something? I know, right? I'll get over it. Okay, I was looking for Orm that snores. Okay. Monarchist should probably have his own house too. The stream I was in earlier today doesn't do that. Trash. Well. Who doesn't? Okay. No resources. did not move you. Okay, let's see. That's alright, we'll get you there. Placement blocked. By what? Crops. Fine. I'm glad Tomas agrees that hedge is trash. Ah, good to know. No, she hedgehog, not trash. Too late, Tomas. You already agreed. All right, let's see here. All right, I needed the slow, educated, weak, educated. All right, educated, patient, educated. I need the good teacher. Get the teacher slow. Dusty. Can she teach this? Got it. Perfect. Come on, you got one rock left, guys. You can do this. Tell your daughter I'm sorry for Kenny. Ah, she respects good engagement. She's not gonna be unhappy. How far behind can you be? Alright, where are you? Did you finish? No. Got plenty of wood. That's not the problem. Good engagement can only be given so much from me. I think you're fine. Let's mine. And then I'm not sure if I actually need to be doing the next layer up for these, to be honest. Nothing there, so let's... That one still hasn't been mined. I don't know why they're not mining it. Maybe it doesn't feel like it can connect. We'll do that. Alright. Now. Ah. You're on overtime and you don't know that you're... Supplier. Now, mining. Perfect. Good engagement can only be given so much for me. Yeah, I read it twice again. Whatever. Am I allowed to leave? How often do you wear a scarf? A scarf? Never you stay. A scarf. What an answer. What a question. I'm not gonna say never. I don't think she's gay. I'm not. But, I don't like things touching my neck. So, it's not my general go-to. I think the last time I wore a scarf that I can remember was a formal event 5 or 6 years ago. Wait, a scarf is a euphemism? I've never heard of a scarf being a euphemism. I don't know that one, maybe. Sorry. I get, he doesn't understand why you would associate scarf with K, Kenny. Some more effeminate individuals might choose to wear a scarf. And that can be affiliated with certain things. Back in the day. Quite flamboyantly so, in fact. Where am I at on ropes? 13. Okay, that's not bad. And nets, where am I at on nets? 30. Yeah. don't need more nuts right now, but I will later. Okay. Oh, lol. So the fourth doctor and everyone in Harry Potter. Okay, a scarf that's a thick woolen one to stay warm is moderately different than just wearing one as a fashion choice on, say, a hot summer day. British people are gay, I guess. I mean, I'm not sure that's where they would go with it, but I've known some that would. Actually, yeah. Perfect. Oh, just in the nick of time. It's Tomas, it's not about if they wear a scarf, but when. Yes. Yep. That's a very good way of putting it. And actually, I want to... Boom, boom. A little caught in that one. No sane person in hot summer heat wears a scarf. Summer heat. Cats can wear one in summer. Cats are gay, I guess. People that dress up their pets are really weird. Oh, there you go. Too bad you don't have any opinions. Alright. Warehouse. Medium. Do we fit in here? One, two. Three. There we go. And you will now be a high priority. Alright, and now we have to go down to this level and go with this. And actually, I think, nope. Well, whatever. Alright. So mass redeemed hydrate. Oh gosh, thank you for the hydrate. I think there's dressing up, but then there's just covering them up for a little bit of fun. But I'm weird, so there we go. Alright, what else do we need? Oh, I'm gonna need fabrics. I get 2 new things if I do that. I'll need a new weaver and a new spinner. Alright, I really need some stuff to happen. Okay, let's... resume all 3 of those. Hopefully, I now have more homes. Because I'm going to make some people homeless. Odd question, but why balls of yarn? Oh my gosh, that just brought to mind something I saw today. A very different variety. Okay, give me a second. How else would you store them? Yes, it's easier to unravel, but it's also easier to put together. When you do it the other way, you have to have 2 hands out to wrap around. And if you just do it in a ball, you can kind of do it yourself. Nobody's homeless yet. Alright, so Grit, you're an optimist. Wasn't that fun? Alright, they'll probably complain to me in a minute. Now I need fire. So we're gonna have to have a fire tender. Then we'll need a heating stove that we're gonna pop here for our first one. And then I need one by the baths. It explains how cats discover that cats are very happy with such things. This is true. Alright, so we've got one here. I will need one over this way. To help with that. I think that's a good start. I will need more, of course. Oh, and I have to have one. All right, hold on. So this one will be here, which means I also need one that reaches maybe here. Nah, I'm gonna go ahead and risk it. I might regret it, but I feel that's better. All right, let's get that at least started. Pirates. Yeah, I'm not even, I'm totally bribing you guys because I'm not playing this game. I need 60. That's pretty close. I'm gonna go. Sorry, no. Go get some rest, Kitty. Thank you for popping round. I really appreciate it. I don't think I'm gonna be doing this much longer anyway. It's 8:30. That one's fast. Not great. All right, let's. Oh, that's a good one. Dash. Oh my goodness, Dash. You. Sorry, we don't do monarchists. We don't do slow. We don't do weak knees. Slow and weak. Weak and rude. But you. Oh, Ash. We want you. So stoic and in the zone. Possibly. Oh. All right, supply ship. I'm gonna have to create roads in a minute. I've got all these builders. I literally have 16 builders. I have all these planks. I just need to move these guys. They're all over here anyway. Was there still one left that wasn't part of a... Oh, whoops. I needed one of those back. You get to go back up here. Sorry. I didn't mean to do that to you. But I don't need more than one of you. Well... So I've got fire here, fire will be here, I'll have a fire here. And then I'm gonna need... Oh. Except I am going to take this spot. And I'm going to make that the fire. I don't mean to get so into it, but I will confess I do. I know I do. Hello, Lusana.
That worked with me already that time.
It is. Hi, Teddy. Yes, meow meow. Is that so? Alright, I gotta get some of that building done. I need a place for my new... Let's see. Weaver will make fabrics. And then I will need... Okay. That was slightly badly done. It's gonna make me erase this because I messed that up. That is just great. Alright, and then I need... gonna insist on that. Alright, let's get our bridge out. Why won't it connect? There we go. We'll have them right there, ready to go. How is my son at 2? Oh. Well, I loved him very sincerely much. I would say his life was very hard. Because he was nonverbal and he had a lot of mobility issues. And I feel really lucky that he's turned out so amazing and incredible. So not a demon, no. No. No, not a demon. Alright. So let's see if I have a logistics hub yet. Yes. Yes, I do. But we are gonna say reject all. And we're gonna say reject all. Alright. Apparently we can no longer find cut stone. Alright, where's my stone? We've got no stone. No, not a demon. I just had a rough time of it. Stone and wood is the death in taxes. It does feel that way right now. I've got this wood. But my goodness. These guys, they don't want to work. I don't know. Finally. Come on, guys. Logistics. Alright, let's get you guys working. I do have a lot of projects going to be there. Perfect. I'm actually not going to research something this. Alright, we are going to change our recipe to fabrics. And we're going to do that. Ah, alright, we'll start educating some other kind of people in a minute. How close are we? We're gonna high priority you. I'm definitely gonna need more in the way of heating, but it's hard to see where without a full radius. Zero of 13 planks. Right, and then we'll get another medium warehouse going on. However, this one's going to be paused. Ah. I just have too many projects going on. One stone block. Ouch. Oh, that hurts. Oh. Alright, so I've got the copper going on okay. Not doing too bad on fuel, but it'll go quick. Come on, hurry up and get through your evening, guys. Copper will make you feel. Will it? We're doing alright. They're not as happy. I think we're doing alright, though. Alright, so that'll get built. Let's just see what the range will be on this. Let's say up there might be good. We'll see. framed recipe to threads. Catalyst. Boom, boom. And overtime. And overtime. Start getting those made. You now need to make cloaks. Got it. Boop and extra. All right. Are we finally there yet? It's high priority you. Oh, what are you? Whiskers. One. Content. You're not great. Loner, I'm not taking you. Weak knees, more likely to get hurt. Honestly, their speed makes up for their slowness with the machinery. That one's really good. That one's good. That one's decent. Alright. We're gonna be low on houses in theory? No? Alright. I just got rid of a bunch of houses too, so that's lucky. I really want my logistics one. Alright, what can't you find? Cut stone. We'll move you guys over here. I think he's almost done. Alright, school's empty. Perfect. Alright, and then we gotta get this again with the overtime. Because I don't know why we're having issues. Alright, how many of my fires are not yet built? So let's make you a high priority as well. But I think other than that, nothing to do. I just want that dealt with before winter. Alright, let's see. If I go to here, and I go over this spot, and if I go up, yep, up to here is good. It's a good location for them. Alright, let's see how many of these are now empty. No resources, no resources, no resources, no resources. So we can now and now we can pop in. And then we can go to these. Logistics empty, reject all. Logistics empty and reject all. Logistics empty, reject all. Hi, Night. Happy affiliate anniversary. Thank you. I think that actually was on last night. That reminds me. Now that you've been a VTuber for a while, we need to do all the VTuber stuff. Do we? Are you VTubing, Night? We'll pause you. Alright, and then I've got to deal with the happy birthday. Sorry, forgot. No, that's fine. Thank you. That's very sweet. I think that's about it for me, honestly. Stone is becoming a huge problem. Not right now. Yeah, I didn't think so. Maybe I need to pause and pause. so we can get this one done. And this one is not full. Oh, they're saying they can't find materials. Got it. Alright, well. Fired. Yeah, usually I sell you stone, but that will not be happening today. Alright, what else can I sell you? Not fuel right before winter. I hate to, because I've been behind on planks. I need this. Yeah, it's really pie. I'm finishing up in a minute here. Alright, all then should be able to go to... What are we waiting on over here? Yeah, stone for everything. Not right now. Twitch has a thing show up saying that today is your affiliate anniversary. You need to do all the things. 6, 7, ara. I don't remember the others right now. No, Night, no. Well, to be fair, it was saying it yesterday, so maybe it's saying it today. Ooh, you're good. Wow, okay. It has rewarded me. Refuse nosy. Refuse that. Keep. You're strong, so you can stay. You are very weak. Yep, I got one person without a house. No, Night, no, she is not trying to be hip with the kids. You think I don't know about ara? Okay. I don't have a clapping seal kit for the 6-7. Oh, the 6-7, that's right. Okay. Wrong one. Have a herder instead. We're not out, but we're close. 0 and 0. As soon as that's out. We'll build a new house in a second. Knight, are you okay? He might be, he might not be. Although I don't know. Should a knight and a wyvern do something together? Feels like that could be hazardous to my health. I don't know. Alright. I think I have... I am doing okay. 5 cut stone. Okay, you're now a priority. My heating stuff has kicked in. I'm gonna have to put my hospital mouse keys in soon. Perfect. That can be my cloak person. I'm making lots of cloth right now. Who makes cloaks? Is that going to be my, hold on, let me, research is almost done. Tailor. Yeah, so my tailor is gonna go right here. Yeah, knights should stay away from dragons, even subtypes. They have to do things like slay them if they cause problems. Well, I just think that a knight would taste bad. I'm not into canned food, you know. Where? Trying to see where this woodcutter thinks he's going. Way out there. Interesting. Alright, now that we've got some stone backed up, not yet. Alright, let's make the tailor. I feel like I could put something else skinny there, but I'm not gonna. Alright. We'll pause you until we have which one's closest? 8 and 2 of 13. 8 and 1 of 13. Okay, you get to resume. These are for my snoring mousekeys. Pause. Alright, let's see. The ones nobody wants to be around. Pause. Alright, school. Cannibalism? I don't have wings or scales. Hi, trait. Thank you. I didn't say cannibalism. I said canned food, like in a tin can. Hi, Luna. 9/11. I was watching.
I'm off by a minute because I was guessing the time would change when I changed rooms.
Okay. I gotta finish one house.
I'm like half a minute off.
I thought you said 20. I'm like, no. All right. I'm having a stone problem even though I'm clearing out the inside of an entire mountain. I did not say cannibalism, I promise. Alright, no active research. That's new. They must have had an update. Alright. Alright, I need fall ends tonight. Come on, I need this done. Because I need to know where else to put. I'm thinking this guy cannot reach that field. Alright. I'll have to fix that. Overtime. As soon as this is done, I have to pause and get the right one in. And then I can quit for the night and save and everything. Can't find material. Come on, you have enough. Redirect, come on. I've somehow confused them. Really not sure what that symbol means. Can you just not find where you're going? Come on. Get the stone in. I don't understand. Who doesn't have work? part of the crops. Look, I'll deal with you in a minute, you little mouse keys. Let's... This is so annoying. Go find what you need. Alright, Z, come on. Alright, as soon as it's done. Alright, now I need... Smell, unsafe, slow, swift, warm, thoughtful, diligent, perfectionist, warm. Warm. I do wish you could. Stone abode. Loner with a plank blockhouse. You. I'm gonna need to build more of those. But it's hard to tell till there's snow. So, we are going to very quickly come in here and unlock you and unlock you and set you as a high platform. Alright, that should be good for now. Alright. And then research. Okay, and then I need to build a coppersmith really quick. Okay. Right, that should do it. And then we'll go to the school. We got that going on. Alright. I need more food. Honestly, I kind of need to overtime these guys. All right. it's finished getting to nighttime or it messes up and glitches on me.
Happy for when you're done.
Ooh, should be right now. Wait, what? Different obese chipmunk blood trail. Oh boy, I'll have to check it out after. I don't remember saying anything about blood or chipmunks, to be honest. All right, everybody. Thank you for popping by. I was thinking about maybe if I get some engagement doing some YouTube reaction tomorrow, but if not, maybe bring it back next week. You guys got to let me know if you're actually interested and you want to come see it. And I have to figure out if there's something I want to react to. Boop. I haven't thought hard about it, but I've been in the mood. So either this week or next week. That is Twitch. There you go. All right. Thank you for lurkers, chatters, people watching the VODs. Hope everybody had a good time. I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.